was kissing you with my eyes open, but you said keep them closed.
Hi guys, welcome ladies, gentlemen, Steve Buscemi. So today I'm going to make a video because I've seen the TikToks, I've seen my friends during this quarantine. So many people have been working out, whether it's with Chloe Ting or other Tings. I'm sorry, I'll see my way out. I just see so many people working out during this quarantine because really, like, what else are you gonna do? Maybe the middle of when quarantine was going on really like strongly here in New York. Halfway through that, I started working out every single day. Last summer was like a big thing for me that I was really like not okay with my body. I feel like in summer, especially for girls, like you want to post cute pictures, but then you see Instagram models and they literally look like stick thin with huge asses and perky nice boobs, and I kind of feel like Moto from Madagascar. At first I did the 26-day Hourglass Chloe Ting program. In the beginning of working out in this quarantine, my waist was 31 inches, which isn't like a bad thing, but I feel like you usually hear girls saying that their waist is like in the 20s, and not saying that if your waist isn't in the 20s it's not good, but I felt like with my proportions I would feel better about myself if my waist was skinnier, which is horrible. That's how the world works, but here we are. 31 inches. Now I'm 28, so that's 30, 29, 28. That's 3 inches. That's not a lot, but it's enough for me. Really, no one can tell. My best friend says that she can tell, but she probably is lying. Another thing was that I have PCOS. So losing weight or working out is very difficult for me and causes me a lot of frustration. If you don't know what PCOS is, it's just polycystic ovary syndrome, which has a bunch of different side effects, but one of the side effects being excess weight gain. I do know that PCOS really messes up how I've been working out. I get very, very frustrated because I know that someone without PCOS will do half of the stuff that I do and lose 10 pounds, and I've been working out for 2 months, and seemingly if I didn't make this video you probably wouldn't have noticed, and that really bothers me. But I just wanted to do this just to see if I could, if I had the resilience, if I had the endurance. My sister used to love that show. Check out Endurance. This is not an ad for the 2000s show Endurance. A lot of it also is like angles, lighting, you know. Sometimes I definitely take pictures and I look just as I did last summer, and that's fine, but there are little minute things that I noticed, so I'm like, that's a win in my book. So let me talk to you guys about what I did. Sorry if the camera angle keeps changing. My camera's garbage and it just stops recording out of nowhere, so I constantly have to check to make sure it's still recording. But yeah, let's start. So first, the workouts. I did Chloe Ting's 26-day Hourglass challenge. I don't really know if losing the 3 inches happened then. I think it just happened throughout this whole time. I'm still trying to get it smaller, but if I don't, I'm fine. I'm not really into the numbers. I just want to feel better, honestly. But I did the 26-day Hourglass challenge, and then when that was over, I wasn't really happy with the results. I felt really dumb because I did 26 days, and that's not like her 2-week shred or other things. This is 26 days, and I thought that giving more leniency with the time, I would be like, now I'm gonna see more results. But I didn't, and that's not anything bad on Chloe Ting, because I had my parents come up to me and say that they thought that I like looked different, but I don't believe them. What I think the 26-day Hourglass challenge did though was help me lose some weight so that I could start you know, getting more toned and stuff like that, just changing in other areas. But first you have to lose the fat, like just clinical stuff, you know. But my scale is broken, so I have no idea if I lost the weight during that. I just know that throughout this whole time I've lost 6 pounds, so I lost 3 inches off my waist and I lost 6 pounds. I'm going to talk about that as if it was like throughout this whole process, but who knows, the 6 pounds could have been from that, and then me just getting more toned was from the other stuff I've done, but who knows. But I do think that you should work out with more than one person's thing. While Chloe Ting is amazing, you might be thinking to yourself, most exercises for stuff is the same. No, I've always been very insecure about my stomach. I think it's really stupid that we are, as women, are expected to have huge boobs and a huge ass, and we're supposed to somehow Sabrina the Teenage Witch our fat to not go into our stomach, which is the most common place that fat would probably go. So that doesn't make any sense. But I've always been very self-conscious about my stomach because I like my ass, I like my boobs. Even though nobody asked, you probably don't care that I do. But my stomach is just such a place of like insecurity for me, so I really wanted to focus on that during these workouts. So I'm gonna have a list of everybody who I've watched. So these are the people that I've watched. Notice on the Chloe Ting ones they have rest days, so I really liked those. So I would make my rest day every Sunday because that's, you know, a chill day with the fam. Like, I don't really want to be like on that grind, you know, when I'm trying to celebrate the day of my Lord. I'm also really quickly, probably around me, I'm gonna put like the specific videos that I've watched, because there are a couple from each person that I really liked and that really helped for me. Also, if this doesn't work for you, please don't attack me. I feel like I'm very specific kind of person. I was really just aiming for trying to put the slim and thick, and you know, I have a disease. Like, if this doesn't work for you, you're probably just not that person. You have to find what's right for you. But I just want to share this because maybe someone watches this and copies it and then they're like, oh my god, I'm Kim Kardashian. Also, I have like some clips of me working out, so I'm probably gonna play them while I am speaking, just so you don't get bored just looking at my face, because I can really imagine you getting bored with my face, because I have brown hair and brown eyes, and I can understand why that would be very boring to witness. Next, the eating. Now, the eating portion, I have a little video talking about what I have for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So now I'm going to be playing that. So I really only have 2 meals of the day. For breakfast, I have sandwich, and I usually have breakfast around 1, like noonish, because I wake up late and then I do my exercises and then I have my breakfast, I guess, even though it's at the time most people would have their lunches. So for my sandwich, I get whole wheat bread, and then I put on top of it light mayonnaise, 60% less fat and calories. Then I put a slice of American cheese, and then a slice of like cold cuts. Either it'll be like turkey or hammer, whichever is in my fridge. So then I'll do cheese, the meat, cheese, and then meat. So I'll have 2 slices of both. And then for my eggs, I just get 2 eggs, cut up some little tomatoes, and cut up a little bit of onion, a little bit of garlic. And then I don't like my eggs too cooked through, so I just have a little bit, and I like them fluffy, so I make them pretty fluffy. Because I have my breakfast so late, I usually don't have lunch, but during like maybe 3:30, I'll have an Activia peach flavored like smoothie. It really helps my stomach. And then for dinner, I have Healthy Choice Power Bowls. I have a bunch in my freezer, and they have different kind of styles. Like this one right here is Cuban inspired pork. There's like Asian themed ones. There's a lot of them, and these have a lot of protein and stuff, which is good because when working out you need a lot of protein, and eggs, that's a lot of protein, and you know, you just need a lot of protein when you're working out. So during this quarantine, I've come up with this pretty good schedule. Like, this is my breakfast. Lunch, I'll have a smoothie just to help my stomach relax during the day, and then this for dinner at about 6:30, and then that's really it. So yeah, that's what I've been eating. Also, I've been talking with my pals a lot, and I'm really into like intermittent fasting, I think it is, that you eat for like 8 hours, or it's just that you pick like a slot of when you eat, and then out of the slot you don't eat. And I've noticed that that's really like helpful to me. My hours, probably my like sweet spot would probably be from 1 to 8, which isn't ideal because that implies I don't eat breakfast. But as you saw from my like video of what I eat, I don't really like eating in the morning. I'm never hungry, and when I do eat, it actually really upsets my stomach. You gotta listen to your body, and once I eat at 1, then my body's like perfect. But then if I don't eat until like 4, obviously I'm not gonna feel good. But from 1 to like 8, perfect. I get really hungry from like 6 to 8, so that's like a good dinner time. So creme de la creme, perfection. Number 3, now this you don't have to do, is controversial. Waist trainer. So I got a waist trainer after my 26-day hourglass challenge because I wasn't happy with my results. So I got a waist trainer off of Amazon. I'll tell you which one I got. And I got the medium because I think even by then I was 28 inches. Now I've been using it. I'm on the last hook now and I'm still at 28 inches. But I have to say, I feel like my stomach looks better. I think working out and putting the waist trainer on, it just makes your waist tighter. And I think if I keep doing this, maybe it'll get smaller. But even if it doesn't, I'm okay with how my stomach is for the most part. Sometimes I do be looking a little pregnant. For the most part, if I turn to the side, you can see definition. Like, I think it really helped. And I would be lying if I said that the working out and the eating is all I did, because during the 26-day hourglass challenge, that's what I was doing. And I definitely can promise you that I've seen more results in the last month than in the 26-day doing that. And I think it's probably because I needed that extra oomph of the waist trainer. Now I'm going to show you like a little video of like what I do to put it on.
I'm very self-conscious about my stomach, so this is going to be rough. But first I get like some kind of like lotion or body cream or something, because I noticed when I first started doing like the whole waist trainer thing, that it would like dry up my skin, it would scratch it up. So then I get the waist trainer. I'm wearing shorts, by the way. Don't think I'm pantsless. I usually, now that I'm on the last hook, I fold the 2 last ones, but it depends what hook you're on. And I've noticed it's easier to start from the bottom. Now it does get like easier as you do it. And then you just fold it back. Then that's it. I might get like a smaller size because again, I'm on the last hook of this one and I've been wearing the last hook for maybe like 2 weeks. And yeah.
Now number 4, don't listen to anyone but you. If you feel like you feel better now that you're working out, perfect. If you don't, that's fine. I'm not going to sit here and be like, the body I had last summer is ugly. I would never say that. But I feel almost that I look almost the same as I did before. I feel different, and sometimes that translates into pictures, but you can't make yourself worth a picture or how you look at a party. You can't do that. So while you're doing this, don't compare yourself to anyone. Don't look at the numbers. I didn't know until maybe last week that I had lost 6 pounds. And when I found out that I lost 3 inches, I was very excited. But you have to realize that it's all about how you feel. But I saw a video the other day, and it was of Taylor Swift, and she said it's better to see a picture and think you look fat than to be unhealthy. And I think that that's super, super, super important. Everyone's body is beautiful, and that you should do what you can to treat it right, and then whatever comes out, that's you. And I wouldn't want to be like skinnier than I am now or bigger than I am now, because I think that right now this is like how I'm supposed to be. People need to realize that, because everyone's so obsessed with losing it or like getting this, But you have to like realize that just because someone else has something doesn't mean you should have it too. And even if you don't, I don't understand why the world likes to make it seem like you need that. When I see girls saying that they really need to lose 10 pounds or that they need to get an ass in the summer. No, just be happy and healthy, and then whatever comes out, know that that's you. They probably have their own things. They probably cry at night thinking about this and this and this. And you probably win in that area. So there's always going to be something that you don't have that someone else does, or that you have that someone else doesn't. So there's always going to be that. So there's no reason to bully yourself. I hope you guys like this video a lot. I love you guys so much. This is what I did, and if someone is like, oh well, that's unhealthy, or like, oh, I don't really like that or something, I'm just telling you because I want to post it, and this is my channel, so I can do whatever I want. Hope you guys had a great 4th of July. That you have a great day, a great week, a great summer. I love you. Bye.
You like jazz?